Hey guys, you're watching BTech. I'm Basil. This is the Sony Xperia XZ1. I'll be unboxing it in a sec. Before I do, if you're not already subscribed to BTech, subscribe. It's how you stay on top of everything that we do. Right, back to this phone. New flagship from Sony, similar design and specs to its predecessor, but when you get it in your hand, you can really see it's actually a different design, constructed from a single piece of aluminium. It is a uni-body phone and has a cool 3D creator on board as well. I'll jump onto it in more detail in the hands-on, and I'll also be running a comparison between it and the LG V30, which is my current favorite phone of the moment that I'm getting some very fortunate hands-on time with. But before I do, let's take a look at this box. Xperia on the front, Sony below that. Down at the base, you've got Xperia XZ1, name of the product. Rest of the box, pretty standard. Around the back though, you've got some details. 19 megapixel rear camera, 13 megapixel front camera, 5.2 inch HD display. It's an HDR display as well, which makes up for some of the lack of sharpness there, although you still have more than 400 pixels per inch. I think it's 424. USB-C 2700 milliamps, which is a little bit small for my liking for a phone with a screen this size, but the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 sufficiently power efficient. 64 gig of storage, which is great, and IP68 water and dust resistance. Lift the lid on this thing to reveal the phone. So taking center stage, we can flip it around. See, you've got a fair bit of plastic on here. Take the plastic off the bottom, take the plastic off the front, power it up. Oh, it feels nice and solid. In fact, it actually really does feel different to old Sony devices, a lot less hollow. And we can take a look while it's powering up at what is in the box. So first things first, we can open up the back to reveal some literature. Startup guide, let's open that up, why not? Right there. And you've also got a USB-C cable. Putting that to one side, the box has room for some headphones, but we don't have any headphones, and there's a European power connector. Not sure if this is a fast charger. Based on the size alone, it doesn't look like it. It's not bright enough for me to be able to read the numbers on this, so I'll put it to the side and we'll take a closer look at what that actually is in the full review. In the meantime, let's take a look around this phone. You can see we haven't got a boot up screen. Sony's clearly set it up for us for first use. 5.2 inch HDR display, nothing on the front except for those front firing speakers. What's excellent about the speakers is that they are 50% louder than the speakers of the XZ before and the XZ Premium even. So I'm looking forward to doing a side-by-side with those. 3.5mm headphone jack at the top, USB-C at the base. Left hand side, no buttons, but you do have a slot for a SIM card and micro SD card. Right hand side, you've got the fingerprint scanner, camera button, which is two-stage right here, and you've also got volume rocker. A lot of you guys have asked if, let me pull out the SIM card tray, it is a single or dual SIM. Looks like it's single. When I pull out the SIM tray, it's going to reset. Yeah, a single SIM, and it is one single SIM, one SD card, and it hasn't actually reset the whole phone, which is a very, very handy thing, which old Sony phones always used to do. Right. Like I'm saying, the more I'm holding it, the more I'm liking it, because the in-hand feel is very, very solid. You have one antenna line down the middle, 19 megapixel rear camera. The user interface is also Android 8, so this is the first phone that I've used aside from the Pixel that runs Android 8, which is cool from Sony that they're that concerned with getting the latest version of Google's operating system to consumers. You can pinch to get an overview of your home screens. You can also tap your applications tray to get an overview of your applications with a suggested apps screen to the left. Jumping into the settings, you can also see it's slightly different now. The settings cog or toggle pulls down at the bottom in Android 8. Drop the brightness a little bit so that you can easily see the screen, and scroll down. You can jump to display settings to get an idea as to, first off, adaptive brightness is on, which isn't going to be helpful when I'm trying to help you guys see everything. Color gamut and contrast, white balance, video image enhancement. So there are some elements to take advantage of the HDR display, and that's pretty much The crux of it, like I said, 2,700 milliamp battery is probably the main thing that's concerning me about this phone. I don't mind bezels if it's going to provide better audio, and given the fact you've got those front-firing speakers, it probably will. The flat sides are going to be nice for gaming, really great to hold. 5.2 inches of screen is ample, and full HD resolution might not be mind-blowing, but at 5.2 inches, over 400 pixels per inch isn't really something I'll be complaining about anytime soon. That's been a quick hands-on with a Snapdragon 835 powered device capable of 1 gig down LTE. It's basically an XZ Premium with a smaller, less sharp display. Let me know what you think of it in the comments section below. I'll be doing some more stuff on the 3D imaging tool and other bits, and I'll obviously be trying my hardest to answer your questions and make future videos based on them. Thanks for watching BTech.